Number 46. Or mute if you are talking.
I put G.
Yes.
Yeah. Represents.
So letter G it's correct, but where is the subject? We have to come as non-essential, so the subject is word. Correct. 47.
For 47, I put B.
But it must be letter A. Remember for calling, before calling it's not complete because you said includes and stopped. So from the beginning to the end it is a fragment because of the clause. It's a problem with the clause. Right? And here it's the same for this is calling. So it must be this one for the extension to come is correct. And for the present simple tense. Remember, we are not talking about letters. We're talking about the list.
Yeah, correct.
48.
48 is H.
48. No, my friend.
F.
Why
No,
not?
no, J.
49, I put A.
Yeah, remember, we don't need comma here because we have a verb. Okay? Because this is a subject. So don't separate the subject from the verb. This comma is not needed. And your sentence is stopped here. So letter J correct. 49, Muaz, you said J.
Yes, A.
So letter D. Why? All of this repetitive. If you found one answer repetitive, all of them repeat.
Yeah.
Check. So this is information mentioned earlier in the passage, and that is correct. So delete. Number 50.
No change.
No, try again.
For 50, I put H.
Why not to be G?
G.
Let me tell you. Here, title, name. Title, name, we don't need punctuation between them. So F and H wrong. We have comma here. Now you are in a trap. Do you need this comma or not? You are going to read all of this is a subject. This is a verb. So don't separate subject from the verb without reason. This is comma because a positive information is a novel. So you are confused between is it essential or non-essential. How about the reason for this comma? This is comma because you started with a positive information related to the subject.
Yes.
Wait. That's why. And already here for this meaning. Look, a major landmark in came. So we have complete sentence, comma, and then we have relative clause, and then full stop correct. This is relative clause when to express the time. It's not when as conjunction. When here it's a relative pronoun for the time, not a conjunction. Right? So we have another complete sentence. And I told you before, Complete sentence, comma, relative pronoun, complete sentence, correct, no problem. But this relative clause is connected to the previous. Yes, why not? In this time, this action happened and expected in the test.
Yes.
51, my friends.
Um,
I put C.
51, it's a letter C, correct. Strengthen, reinforce the sense of novel's historical importance, correct.
Yes.
51, 52, take your time.
for 52, I put J.
Letter J, it's correct. That is right. Of course, here given it's dramatic language. All right. 53.
53. C.
Okay. The question test you for modifier. So we need information. A family landed gently living in. What does this information describe? That is the point.
Right.
So describe the family. Where is the family here? If you found the subject, you found it. That is losing all that they know, or the family, or all. Describe the families. If you don't know the family, you must go back to check what is the name of the family. Look, her fiction family, Alamars. What is the name of the family to describe this information? So you must start with it. As I told you, a positive information or any information at the beginning, comma, we need the subject directly who is described before. So a family of landed gentry, what is a family? Find it. So you must find the subject. This is called the modifier, misplaced modifier. 54.
Over 54, I put F.
It is letter F, correct. That is right, within the route, no.
Um,
55, I think it's A, but I'm not very sure.
my opinion is between B and C. I'm gonna have to go with C.
But wait, if you are confused, always read the sentence from the beginning to the end. To the end. Very important. Why? To check is a sentence or fragment. Every sentence must be sentence, not fragment. So if you are confused, go and check this is sentence or fragment. I said the wish was that. Look, that. As I told you, that it's like noun clause. Look, I think that. Here, subject, verb. After that, we need complete sentence again. already have. Her works would speak for her, the many, blah, 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 who felt the same concerns. So everything is correct. So you need verb in this part, as I told you. Now in clause, you need verb. What is the verb? Here, present participle phrase wrong, present participle wrong, and here it's a relative clause. We need verb. And remember, it's not about Rose is wish. Rose is person. I can say my dream is wish, no problem. But here it's a name. How the name is wish? So the test maker play with you like the same spelling verb or noun. So be careful. And I told you apostrophe S equals is or has. Check it every time by the two meaning. Perhaps Muaz Rose has wish. But here it doesn't make sense. So we need four was. That and is or has present, but we need past. So confirm for yourself.
Yes.
What is next?
F.
Yeah, I think it's F as well.
But no, try again.
How?
Should try again. Always check everything. Why didn't it check H?
No, because it's looking for the direct connection between the word code.
And so go back to this and the following. Do you have connection or not between the work and the work of later? Is before we're talking about that? Yes, her works should speak for the many Mexican Americans who felt their concerns. Look for the next, this one. Mocked and Ellie, an important expression of many themes Mexican American authors continue to explore. So is this part make this connection? No. So imagine as you add details not related to the professor following. So when you find this information not related to the professor following, it must be no addition. In a second, delete yes. That's why.
Yes.
Here alternatives to explore. So it must be letter D. Synonyms. Investigate, examine, look into, correct. So not to solve. Right? He said here, important expedition of many themes. So are they going to solve the themes? No. And so letter D is not acceptable.
Yes.
Yeah. Always read the sentence from the beginning to the end. Whose Barton's writings and of other authors remain. So you have compound subject because it's a plural. Okay. Now we make comparisons between the writings. Writings here now in plural. So you need plural. Which one plural? It's H. So the writings of this person and the writings of other person. It's for comparisons, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Be plural. That's so it's letter H. Now 59, we need time.
All right.
Alright.
For the
For the
sake of
sake of
the
the
logic and coherence of this paragraph, sentence I'm
I'm gonna put it as
uh, after.
after.
No,
No,
no.
no.
Okay,
Okay,
no,
no,
no.
no.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be
a.
a.
Where is this now?
Letter A, wrong. Letter B. Always check everything. If the writer asks you for before one, he asking you, is it an introduction? And always read in orders. 3 and then 1. 3 before 1. Read 3 first. Where is 3? Here. So very quickly, remain okay. Now go to number 1. Look, has been publishing well-received novels and volumes of poetry, specifically since, and her work has been essential in bringing issues of, particularly those. Is this information describe the writings or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Describes how is it important for the American literature today.
Mhm.
So it's a specification, so a specific point, right? And mentioned the name of the other authors. See, for this one. That's it. Let's check what is it now. What is it now means 3 here related to 2. But when you read here, you will find different information.
Yes.
But this is specific, this is general, because he said writings. And what is writings? So 2, 3 is specific to this one, so it must be at the beginning. After 4, I think it must be not. Because it's specific, look, continue to expand, not general. So this means specific, general, wrong, general, and then specific. That's one.
Right.
It's a new passage because you hate literature.
No problem. Simple, complex modern English.
First, 9 minutes or open time?
One by one.
Okay.
I think we skipped number 60. It must be letter F. Why shorter is better? Why should we repeat the names again? Look, we hope all the question to be shorter is better. 10, 10, 10. I'm finished. Here for
Yes.
I will answer it for you. It's a letter D. But wait, let's read blah blah blah, comma. Would you expect? And just wait, and then typically, and then was so non-essential information. Because you expect before full stop, it's a fragment. Wrong. Fragment again. Good job. And the being, being. I was wrong.
Yes.
Now check letter D. You will find subject, non-essential information, and then verb, and then complements of full stop correct. Check, singular, all of this one name, and then was integral to. That's so it's a letter D. Wait, we have an expression here. Be careful about integral to, not for. As idioms, the questions, I mean, and proliferations of, not into. So be careful about it. Be reflective of, not up, not about idioms. So when you read, be careful. Let's read.
See.
So it must be letter H. Why? Must. So when it must.
Yes.
So to express his buildings, what he felt to be the core tenets of modern. So this means close. So we need verb. If you make it here for close, you will make it fragment. Here present and here present. Now try 63.
Yes. Built to be the core teachings of modern existence, the buildings based on congruence design. D?
I put B.
I put D.
So B it's correct.
G. Using
Or J.
into.
Read from the beginning again to the end. To the end, my friend. You will find using it's correct. Let's see. Buildings
Okay.
were primarily constructed
Yeah.
using steel and blades. The person used materials, so it's the same, using his materials, correct? But constructed into steel. How? Right? How,
Right.
how the designs here were constructed into the steel? No? So that is right. Now let me help you. That is, it's a transition word expression. It must be as it is, not this. And it must be followed by comma because you are going to start affirmation. As transition word like however, moreover, accordingly must be followed by comma. So letter B is wrong. So letter A correct.
Right.
Follow the rules. Is before single dash complete? Yes. Subject and then verb. And after it, explanation or any additional information to the sentence before. So letter A, and here we have common mistakes. So letter A.
Yes. Or 66.
I
I
think it's
think
F.
F.
If you need to complete sentences because it's from boys. And it's not list, so it must be from boys. So is after sentence or fragment?
No
No
sentence.
sentence.
Right? And before
Uh, I'm not sure. No, wait. Let me just read it again.
we always follow the rules. Here we have comma from boys. So complete sentence, comma from boys, complete sentence, full stop, correct. It check this
Yes.
sentence, yes. So it can be F. But how about that? Can we connect the first sentence with the second with that? Structure that the structure with where? So the relative pronoun does not connect the second, the following to the previous. So without thinking G is wrong. And it's the same meaning, which the problem is not with the comma, problem with the structure, so wrong. Now you are in a trap. Calling is before colon complete, yes. And after, is it explanation? Yes, because he said here, he sought to cast off one of the main problems. And after the calling, he explained a problem. So it's a bit use calling or single dash. So F and J grammatically correct, but after must be explanation.
Yes.
Something else very, very, very important is the expression or the information from that to the end sentence or fragment. It is fragment because the word that makes it fragment. I always read the sentence with all the information that overlay decorative and ornamental structures. So can I say that structures?
No.
Can I say that structures? No, because that is singular. So it
Yes.
means the information after it's not sentence, it's a fragment. Why the meaning is not complete? Oh, so letter F is wrong. So you were in a trap. This is one complete, but this is one fragment. So delete F. If you cannot know it by grammar and structure, you must know it by meaning. So letter J, past tense structure and meaning. Come.
I think it's C.
It must be C, correct. So it is right. They ask you for effective, for visual, something you can see, beauty, structures, complex. That's right.
For 68.
I
I
have
have
a
a
feeling
feeling
it's
it's
F.
F.
Must be F.
So, yeah.
Remember, Maaz, here we have phrases. Look to the end. So we need comment before you start your sentence. So you need comment this part. So H wrong. Here title name. So wrong. Imagine. Here title name again. Wrong.
Sixty-nine.
69.
I think it's B.
So it must be letter B, correct.
Studying philosophy, yeah. What do you think?
H.
Moreover, no. Moreover is transition word. You need comma after. So grammatically, no. And why didn't it check? Because subordinative conjunction, clause, comma, clause, full stop, correct.
Oh,
And the meaning, because we have here transition. While for contrast, you compare between the sense, even though contrast, but you know, cause and effect, letter J, correct.